The Nairobi summit, which brought together head of states and government business leaders and experts in social and gender sectors, wrapped up with the call for success and sexual reproductive health as part of universal health coverage. The meeting resolved to end gender-based violence and harmful practices and also uphold the right to sexual and reproductive health care, even in humanitarian and fragile contexts. It is hoped that the Gender Committee would breathe new life and sustain gains made towards the Cairo ICPD agenda since 1994. Let's have more details in this report.
The last day of the three-day Population and Development Conference was a time to review the over 9,500 participants taking stock of the progress and commitments made during the summit. Over 150 states present made more than 1,250 pledges. Partners pledged billions of dollars while policymakers took note of the changes required. The objective to attain 3 transformative results as agreed in Cairo, Egypt in 1994. 0 maternal deaths, 0 unmet needs for family planning, and 0 incidents of gender violence against women and girls or harmful practices such as child marriage. On this last day, the delegates gathered expressed confidence that they were on the right track.
My highlight of this summit is the commitment of my president that other girls and I who are worried about their education can access it without no worries.
Indeed, investing in women and girls is good as an end in itself, but also yields tremendous dividends that accelerate sustainable development in terms of reducing inequality, poverty and unemployment, and also generating continuous growth.
While stakeholders stressed the links between upholding women and girls' sexual and reproductive health rights and sustainable development, leaders were split on issues such as abortion and same-sex relationships.
Countries, you've committed to increasing national health budgets, to expand access to modern contraceptives and to train midwives and do so much with health workers. Countries committed to greater inclusion of people with disabilities, of those who identify as LGBTIQ, of anyone who has been excluded, so that everyone can access services and enjoy full and equal rights.
A section of countries have failed to endorse the new non-binding Nairobi statement to accelerate efforts in implementing the conference promises. The Nairobi statement is a framework of commitments to complete the unfinished business that came out of a previous meeting in Cairo. The statement points to areas where more progress and specific commitments are urgently needed.
We talk a lot about sexual and reproductive health and rights for women, and often we forget that many adolescent girls fall pregnant very early, they are forced into marriage, they don't have access to services, etc. So many of the commitments have centered on the adolescent girl, and we're really pleased with that.
The difference in opinions about specifics, meaning each country must figure out what keeping the Cairo promise means to itself and its citizens when it comes to policy decisions.